Valkyrie Cycle, a Monster Hearts 2 actual play podcast by Midnight Ceremonies Media. Episode 7, Witch Hunt. Greetings, listeners. I'm Dia, and I play Cassie Rodriguez of the Valkyrie Cycle. I also do some art for the show. Before we begin the episode, a few reminders. If you're tweeting or posting about the show online, please use hashtag the Valkyrie Cycle or hashtag TVC spoilers to tag your content. And to help us see anything you'd like to share with us, you can follow our official account at Midnight C Media on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for updates and additional information about this show and more. Finally, a warning that this season deals with heavy themes, including reoccurring and intense depictions of generational trauma, internalized homophobia, violence, and inter-party conflict. For episode-specific content warnings, please check the episode description or visit our website at midnightceremoniesmedia.com. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoy episode 7 of the Valkyrie Cycle, Witch Hunt.
Yeah, that's where we are picking back up. It's Sunday afternoon. Sylvia, you are leaving the hospital, and Stephanie, you get a text from Sylvia. The first thing that you've gotten from them since Friday night that says we need to talk.
Stephanie sees that and just responds, "What else is there to talk about?"
Sylvia's gonna respond, "Obviously you don't know." And that's all she's gonna say.
Stephanie's just gonna be like, "Yeah, obviously. Are you gonna fucking tell me? Or should I just block this number already?"
Question, Saffron. This is like a Sylvia Stephanie friendship thing. Do you think they shared their locations with each other?
Oh gosh. That's a good question. I feel like Stephanie probably because she would be like, "Oh, this is like the smart, this is like what's like girls do to like keep each other safe." So probably.
Follow up then. Do you think Stephanie has thought about the fact that she has her location shared and has stopped doing that?
Probably not, because she did it like forever ago.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was hoping. So Sylvia's gonna look at Stephanie's location and just hop on her bike and drive there.
She's home. She's like in her room doing homework.
Sylvia's gonna just like ride there, definitely speeding, because she always does. And then when they get there, there's a part of me that really wants to say Sylvia would just like climb up a tree and knock on the window. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna say there's like a window right outside Stephanie's window. There's a door, a tree, Jesus Christ. There's a tree right outside Stephanie's window. And Sylvia's just gonna like climb up the tree. She's 6'1" or 2. So Stephanie, you're just gonna hear like a singular loud knock on the window.
Stephanie's gonna jump a little and then see that it's Sylvia. And there's a little just we'll go over and open the window and just be like, "What do you want? Why are you here?"
What did you do to Caleb?
What do you mean? I broke up with him.
And
And I fucking ruined his reputation.
Yeah, and your eyes are red, which is not your normal eye color. So, what did you do to Caleb?
I mean, you weren't fucking answering me, so I made sure he told the truth. I can do that. I could do that to you right now, too. I could do a lot worse.
Sure, you could. But I guess.
Is that a challenge, Sylvia Stressiante?
Sure.
Okay. Can I make eye contact with Sylvia and cast illusions?
While she's doing that, can I try and mesmerize Stephanie? I don't know how this is gonna work.
Okay, what do you roll with for mesmerize?
I roll with hot.
Okay. As the GM, I guess I'm just gonna rule that we're gonna treat this like a roll-off. So go ahead and both of you roll, and whoever gets the higher total is going to win out.
That's a 10.
Yeah, Sylvia got a 6.
Well,
great.
Mark your experience.
Woo!
Okay.
All
So
right.
pick one. Snakes and bugs, demonic visages, false prophecies, non-existent subtext. The Hext sees that thing everywhere. You have no control over the exact images or manifestations.
I would like Sylvia Stressiante, the baddest bitch in all of Thornridge, who doesn't give a fuck. I want her to. I'm gonna pick non-existent subtext. I want her to see fucking anything. What Stephanie actually thinks of Sylvia, and in all of its capacities.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We're like 10 minutes in, guys.
You're the one who wanted to start with us.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going chronologically.
And honestly, I don't really even know what non-existent subtext means in this point, but I trust you, Catherine. I trust you too.
Yeah.
Okay. Non-existent subtext. So, Stephanie, you cast a spell, reach for your magic, and you look into Sylvia's eyes. And Sylvia, you blink. And the room is exactly the same. Like, you feel like there's been some kind of shift because Stephanie is staring at you and the pool of red in her eyes is growing. And then you look around the room and you start to notice things like a leather jacket thrown over the back of a chair and someone's clothing on the floor that doesn't look like yours or Stephanie's or anyone that you know. And there's like a bracelet left on Stephanie's nightstand, and you glance over at her mirror and there's like a Polaroid tucked into the frame that is Stephanie and someone. Imagine that it's basically who Sylvia imagines is like, I mean, I won't describe what they look like, but someone that Sylvia imagines Stephanie would want to be with. And these pieces like come together in your mind, and you realize, you look around and you see all these like little pieces, this little pieces of subtext around the room, and you know that Stephanie has always been playing you, because there's always been someone else that she's wanted more, and she has them.
So Sylvia started to do like the eyes wide. Clearly Stephanie's magic was faster. I think Stephanie would see Sylvia's face. Like, it's been kind of like a straight faced, but there's like kind of a second she looks like really confused, and then she kind of looks sad and annoyed, and then they're gonna look back at your eyes and just go, I know you did something to me, and I know you did something to Caleb, and whatever you did to Caleb gave him a seizure and ruined his dreams. So I hope you have fun with that. And then she's gonna climb back down the tree and leave.
Roll to shut Stephanie down first.
That's an 8.
8. Okay.
You know
You
what?
could also wait, hold on. Stephanie has 2 conditions right now. Could you theoretically use those to, if you want to make
Oh yeah, Soulless would absolutely apply here. What is your other
Oh.
one?
above everyone?
Well, see, now is the question of, can conditions apply more than once to give you that benefit more than once? Which I'm gonna say rules as intended, probably not. But that
Yeah.
would give you a +1. Do you have a string on Stephanie that you'd want to spend? Because this would get it up to a 10.
True. Okay. I have 2 strings on Stephanie, so I'll use one of them.
Okay,
And then I'll
perfect. That
use
gets it up
the-
to a 10. So it's a full success. So you get to just choose one, and Stephanie doesn't give you a string in return. It doesn't give you a condition in return.
Beautiful. We're just gonna add Stephanie to the snake food list.
Oh shit. Victoria.
Oh, this is so good. And so Sylvia drops that fucking bomb and then slips right back out the window.
Stephanie's face drops. And she wants to think that Sylvia is lying. But Sylvia never lied to her. And she has that vision that she remembers from last night. I think. Oh, fuck. Actually, can I roll to keep my cool?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, that's a 6. That's a failure.
Well, mark your experience.
Which now I'm up to full experience. Just
Hey, we get an advancement at the end.
she goes to pull out her phone, her hands are shaking, and she just calls Caleb.
It rings a couple times, and then it picks up, and you hear an older woman's voice say, hi, who is this?
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah, this is Caleb's mom.
Hi, it's Stephanie. Is Caleb okay?
You hear her take a very shaky breath, and she says, no, he is in the hospital right now. He had a seizure yesterday.
Okay. Okay. I'm I'm gonna be I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. She just hangs up and um just just runs and just goes and fucking gets in her car and just drives to the hospital. I mean, there's only one hospital in town, right?
Yeah, there's only one.
And doesn't think she doesn't think to grab sunglasses or contacts or anything. She's just running. She's not hiding. And I like probably the worst parking job Stephanie's ever done, and just is storming out of the car and just she's not even like, it's a Sunday, she's not even like dressed nice. She's probably in like sweatpants and fucking crop top, like throw on sweatshirt thing, and just like storms in through the hospital doors and just goes up to the desk and just goes, which room is Caleb Gray in?
He's in 143.
She turns and leaves and starts walking towards the door.
You hear like the nurse sort of calling after you, like, you need to sign in.
She doesn't stop and just goes to the room and just pauses a moment. Is the door open, closed?
It's like slightly open, and you can peer through, and there is also like sort of a window that has like the blinds drawn on at the moment, and you can see inside that there's Caleb's mom is like sitting in the room. She's got like a book on her lap, clearly not reading it, and Caleb is like in a hospital bed, like watching something on TV.
She pushes the door and walks in and looks at Beth Gray and goes, can you please leave for a moment?
She just nods and gets up and leaves.
Can you close the door?
Yeah. Close behind her.
How does Caleb look?
He looks really confused. Hey.
Are you okay?
No. Are you?
Stephanie's gonna close her eyes and will just, whatever she fucking did, she wants it to end. She doesn't want there to be any hex or anything on him.
You feel there's like almost like when you reach for it, it feels almost like there's like a cord tethering the two of you together, and you can feel that there are others tethering you to other people, and you reach for this one attached to the boy in the hospital room with you and sever it, and it's gone.
I look at him. Does he look any better?
Nope.
I'm sorry.
For what? For dumping me? I deserve that.
Caleb, I think I did this to you.
What are you talking about? Did you, like, give me a brain hemorrhage?
Yeah. Stephanie's gonna go up to him and just put her hand out to kind of see if she can hold his hand.
He looks really confused about what's going on right now, but he will take your hand because he just thinks that you need it.
And I think Stephanie's crying, and I think she's like, her tears are red. They're not blood, but they are, like I've described before, like watercolor. There's color in the tears as they run down her face, and she just goes, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I fuck. Um it's, how is this permanent? Are you like, you had a fucking seizure and a brain hemorrhage. Is that, are you, is that, can that be fixed? Is that okay?
Dude. Stephanie, you are crying blood right now. You are. Do I need to call a nurse? I have like a button that calls the nurse, like here, like really fast.
No, it's not blood. I don't, is it blood?
It's red and it's coming from your body. What else, like, would it be?
Fucking consequences.
Here, he like grabs like a tissue box from like the table next to him and hands it to you.
Fuck. You're I didn't think I fuck. Are you, going to be okay?
Yes.
Are you? Really?
I mean, I think so. I mean, like, what's your definition of okay? I am alive, so that's good. I can feel one of my legs. Also good. Better than zero. I haven't really tried walking around too much.
Can you lie?
What?
Can lie to me.
I think my English partner is not hot.
Who's your English partner?
That's not important.
It's gone. It's broken.
What? What is what broken?
The hex. I hexed you.
Like magic?
Yes, Caleb. Magic.
Okay.
We fucking said that, it's the serious spell and it could have consequences, but I thought those, she fucking said those consequences would be to me.
Who? What are you talking about, Stephanie?
She pulls away from him. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna make sure you're gonna be okay. You cheated on me. You lied to me. Fucking sucks, but I don't want you to be in a fucking hospital.
Caleb like gestures to like the chair next to his bed and like points at it. It's like, please sit down.
She'll sit down.
Okay. Let me get this just like straight in my head for a moment. I cheated on you. You found out. You used magic on me so that I couldn't lie. And then
Because you weren't telling me. So
that made me have a seizure somehow.
What were you lying about?
I don't remember anything from yesterday. I remember Friday night, and I remember trying not to tell you, and there was this ringing in my head. And
If you lie, if you keep lying. God, Kayla.
I mean, there's only like...
I saw it.
What did you see?
I saw your mom was being a fucking bitch, and rightfully so, probably, honestly, because, you know, her son cheated on his girlfriend, and you were saying that it was fine, and you weren't fine. And I thought it was just a dream or something. Are you actually okay?
He looks away and like looks down at like his hands on the hospital bed, and he takes a deep breath and he says, look, Stephanie, I am sorry that I cheated on you. I am genuinely sorry about that.
I'm not even upset about that, you know? You could have just told me. Sylvia could have fucking told me. That's what I'm upset about.
We don't talk about stuff. We've never talked about anything. We just sort of figured out that had an arrangement and never said anything. I'm gay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a fucking seizure because I was lying to my mom about something, I can imagine that probably had something to do with it.
Is your mom homophobic?
That is kind of more of a complicated question than one might expect, but probably my dad definitely is.
Okay. Okay. So I'm not the only one to blame in this. It's okay. I'll deal with them later.
What the fuck does that mean?
I won't let anyone hurt you. Including yourself. You shouldn't lie to yourself, Caleb.
I'm not lying to myself, Stephanie. I've known I was gay since last year.
You were lying to someone. You kept saying that you were fine. And clearly you weren't. And clearly you're not. And it's... You could have told me. I know we didn't talk about things. And I'd never lied to you, but there's plenty I didn't tell you either. I thought you were my friend, and I protect my friends. You're good. You're the best fucking person at Thornridge. And no one should tell you otherwise. And no one should treat you otherwise. Fuck, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I thought I was gonna show up tomorrow and ruin your fucking name.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure it's based off of Instagram. I think it's already ruined.
I won't let it be.
Stephanie,
I'm the monster here.
Dude, that's an insane thing to say. I appreciate your apology.
I have more power than you probably were even fucking aware of, that you even knew existed in this world. I could be a fucking god if I wanted to.
Okay. And what are you gonna do with that power? Kill my parents? I'm not asking you to. Actually, please don't. Or at least don't kill my mom, because she said that she was thinking about leaving my dad. So maybe let's see how that one plays out before you kill her.
Murder always looks easy to do in the stories.
I think that's because most stories don't show you what murder leaves behind. Listen, Stephanie, and he like sort of like leans over a bit and like puts a hand on like the arm of your chair.
He'll take his hand again.
Listen, I really do appreciate like your apology, and I really appreciate you coming to see me and telling me all of this. And I mean, I'm glad that you also think that we're friends. But I don't need you to protect me. Okay? I mean, I know that you're not mad that I cheated on you, but this isn't the only thing that I've screwed up, okay? And you know, I mean, sure, did things happen that landed me in the hospital? Yes. But I mean, at the end of the day, I did make my own choices. And I'm living with them. And
Does anyone ever really make their own choice?
Well, I like to believe that I do, because what the fuck do I do with myself if I don't?
We can discuss the philosophy of free will some other time. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to be saying that for the rest of my life.
Thank you. I accept your apology.
if you're able to make it to prom, oh, if you tell me who that hot English partner is, I could make sure it's...
I don't know about that.
If I wasn't feeling so remorseful, I would hex you again. Come on.
Please don't.
I make an excellent wingwoman.
Well, we'll see. I don't know if prom is in the cards, but honestly, that's fine. I kind of wasn't really looking forward to going anyway. But not because of you. It's dances aren't really my thing.
No, it's okay. I was kind of dreading it as well.
Good to know we're both in the same boat.
She'll raise his hand and give it a kiss. Whatever happens, I'll say it again. You're a good person, Caleb Gray. And I'm sorry for what I've done and what I may do. And she sets his hand down and stands up.
He sort of nods, and as you start to stand, he does sort of pause and then thinks for a moment and says, then looks back up at you and says, you're not a monster. I know we kind of glossed over that, but you're really not. The monster wouldn't have apologized.
Stephanie kind of just nods. It doesn't feel that way. And she'll leave. And once again, just walk through the hallway and out of the hospital without making eye contact with anyone.
As you leave the hospital and back out into the cold air of this Sunday afternoon, you do feel your magic is always there, but this sort of like heightened, frenzied, like state of mind that you've been in, and like the buzzing of your magic under your skin starts to fade a little bit, and you come out of your darkest self.
Stephanie stands outside and just breathes in the fresh air. And then she focuses again on all of those tethers. Just trying to feel okay. Who am I still affecting?
You are still affecting Sylvia, Amber, and Lucian Astor.
I'll give the poor girl a break, and she'll cut the tie on Amber.
Amazing.
I still have use with the other two. And she'll leave and get into her car and drive home, I guess. Yeah.
Amazing. You head home. Now I think everyone except Cassie would know about Caleb. Just like really quick reactions. Did anyone want to like say that they reacted in particular like after getting those texts? Because everyone did. Everyone here did except for Cassie and Eden. But Eden, you get a text almost immediately after that group text went out to the track team from Justin telling you that Caleb Gray is in the hospital.
I also would have wanted to go see Caleb.
I would have texted Caesar.
And I would have texted Cassie.
I would have just texted Caleb.
Okay. Well, let's do Starfire, Eden, Lucian, Caesar. So Starfire, what do you text Cassie?
I think Starfire just screenshots the thing that was sent to the track team and sends it to the Chosen Squad group chat.
Gotcha.
And I would like to mention that that probably comes up right after the Stephanie Chaplin needs to die. Okay.
Oh God.
I don't know how I don't think Cassie would react very strongly to it because I don't think he really knows Caleb. I think he would just send. I don't want to say he sends an emoji like a thumbs up or anything because that seems a little bit too not. It doesn't fit the situation, but I think he's gonna like he'll type something out like acknowledging that he saw it, but I don't think he gives any strong reactions to it otherwise.
Gotcha. Eden, what do you text Caesar?
I think Eden's kind of like the same. Sends a screenshot to Caesar of the text from Justin and just kind of first thing sends 3 question marks in a row and then follow-up text. Are you going to go see him?
Yeah, he'll text back that yeah, he is.
Okay, then Eden would be let me know how he is and if I can help in any way on top of what you asked me.
Will do. Thank you.
Thumbs up emoji.
Lucian, what do you text Caleb?
I would just text him and be like, I'm so sorry I heard about what happened. Is there anything I can do? ?
You don't get an immediate response.
Cool. And then in the Chosen Squad, I would just respond similar to Cassie, just be like acknowledging that I heard that happened and it's really fucked up and sad.
Caesar, do you go see Caleb?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, for the sake of the timeline, I'm gonna say that you probably show up after Sylvia, probably before Stephanie.
Cool. Okay. I mean, I guess I sign in and go in.
Yeah, I think Caleb's mom is like still kind of asleep. Caleb's just like alone. He's like listening to music, I guess.
God, yeah, I will. He said his mom's asleep?
Yeah. She's
Okay.
like totally just like conked out. Just
Oh,
like
thank God.
yeah, open book, but it's like tipped on a table.
Okay, good. I will enter quietly and yeah, just come up to Caleb and be like, hey.
Hey,
I don't this is crazy. You
tell me about it.
Yeah, I know. You're the one experiencing it. That was God, I don't know what to say. Do they know what caused it? This isn't normal.
No. They really don't. It's not it's not normal as far as I know. I've never had a history of seizures or anything.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck.
don't know. This is a lot. A lot has happened really, really fast.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. I don't know why I came, except I don't know. I don't know. You're really nice. I feel like you deserve some kindness.
Thanks.
Uh
I guess.
yeah. No, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm I I wish I could fix this, I guess. I know there's not a way for me to fix this, but I don't I have felt really helpless recently, and I just I'm sure you're getting a lot of well wishes and how can I help yous, but I don't, if there's anything you need, I guess.
Um. Yeah, can you check my phone for me?
Yeah, sure. I'll check his phone.
You see, there's like literally a string of texts of people going, "What happened? Are you okay?" And the most recent is a text from Lucian Astor, who is in his phone because you guys are in track together, saying what Lucian just sent, which is I think like along the lines of like, if you need anything, I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're super popular. Everyone, including Lucian Astor, wants to know how they can best serve you.
Well, you can text him back that he can best serve me by knocking it out of the fucking park on our meet on Thursday, please, and thank you.
That's very nice of you. I don't think we can run a 4x400 with only 3 people.
Can you guys like steal someone from the actual 400? I mean, who runs that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can leave most people on red. If anyone texted me from the basketball team, I don't know, just tell them to come tomorrow
Okay.
instead of all at once. I think my mom is like fucking exhausted and she cannot deal with those guys' energy right now.
Yeah.
But that's I think it.
Okay. Great. I will do what he asked me to do.
Yeah. And once you like put his phone down, he's like, so what's up with you?
Oh my god. Your well wishes or good luck. Me and Aster worked it out.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Thank you.
bro.
Did you call me bro?
Yeah, are we not on bro terms?
I don't know. It's just weird for someone who I've slept with to call me bro.
Okay. Dude, man,
Okay.
broski.
Okay. Nope. Nope. You can't text me, but I guess I don't know, find a way to contact me if you need anything. I'm very influential. Goodbye, bro.
Adios. Have a good week. Sunday.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. He like waves awkwardly.
See Caesar leaves quickly. He does not want to see his mom.
Yeah. The rest of that Sunday passes, I think, pretty uneventfully. And you all get your homework done, or don't get your homework done. And comes Monday morning. So 4 of you have plans to meet at 7 a.m. at the local diner. So how is that? How does that happen? Are you all on time?
Where's my car again?
Outside Cassie's house,
Also-
stolen. I'll pick you up.
Okay. Thanks, bestie.
I will pick up Felicia and Aster and drive to the diner unless anyone else also needs me to pick them up.
Eden is picking Cassie up.
Okay, great.
So
Cool.
You guys show up to the diner. It is pretty empty. I mean, there's like 2 types of people here this early in the morning. Like crazy people who are very old and get up really early in the morning who are here for coffee, and then there are people who are here like mostly kind of like truckers who have been here and haven't slept the night, so who are still awake from the night before. But there's not that many people here at all, and you come in. Pam's not here today. She's not work the morning shift. It's like some guy in the sort of same uniform and the roller skates as well. And
At 7 a.m.? Good for him.
yeah, he's gonna look at a little name tag that says, I don't know, Steve.
Robert. Okay.
Steve Robert.
Steve Robert.
Steve Roberts. Yep. Sure.
Yeah, and he like takes you over to a booth and passes out some menus. Takes your order, skates away, and the 4 of you are gathered here. What do you do?
Lucian is sitting on the edge next to Starfire.
So were you going to give us details, Aster, or am I supposed to keep guessing?
Okay, all right. It's 7 a.m. Give me a little bit of grace, please. Okay. 3 things to know. 1, I am hungover. 2, I miss my car. 3, Stephanie Chaplin put a hex on me and now I can't do shit. And I am
X?
Yeah. You know she's a witch, right? Did we not cover this?
Oh, Jesus. Okay,
It's not
Eden.
been covered. God.
Yeah, I forgot
Just-
to mention that last night.
Okay. 30-second breakdown. The supernatural is real, and
I know that. I
okay,
know
great.
that.
Well, okay, you know what? Better idea. You're gonna give me a 30-second breakdown of everything that you know, and then I'm gonna fill in the gaps.
Well, I know Cassie's a werewolf. That's kind of it. I know that you guys kind of go off, do your thing on some evenings.
I'm looking between Eden and Cassie at this point, but
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Cass is just staring at the wall behind Starfire. Just
uh-huh.
I don't know much
That's the
else.
extent of the detail. That's it.
I told them about the zombies last night.
Yeah, that.
Okay, great. So we got zombies and we got werewolf. You know what? That's actually not bad
Not
comparatively. Add witches to the list. Now we can proceed. Continue.
Okay.
And snake magic?
Oh, and
Very
snake people.
unspecified. Wait, snake people?
Well, they're people. They have snake power. Yeah, snake people is what I was going with, Lucian. Do you have a
yeah.
better word? Do you want to
No,
do
no,
something
it's-
different?
No, that's fine. Alright, fuck you. Okay, good wording, everybody.
Oh, I hate you in the morning so much. Okay.
I don't know what you expected. You guys set the time, okay? You did not. This was not me. Okay. I am I'm also a werewolf. Cassie bit me. It's why we broke up. So I'm too tired to not give a shit at this point. I've had a very rough couple of days. Okay? I'm done lying about things. I mean, I never really lied. I'm just done not saying them. So yeah, that's the thing. We also never talk about anything ever. Ha 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 ha. We're having so much fun in the diner this morning.
I look at Starfire and I say, is Stephanie what happened to Caleb?
Yep. Yep, she was. She
Fuck her.
yeah. So on that note,
Lucian just takes rolls down his sleeves and like
you can't fight. Roll your sleeve back up.
thanks, Starfire, makes me feel real good about myself. Yeah.
Well, it's not your fault.
Yeah, I know. I mean, well,
So don't feel bad about it.
well, yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
she's trying to blackmail me with the fact that she's trying to blackmail me and it's not. And so to go to prom with her, which is like not, which is really
Wait. I'm sorry.
I
I'm really
know.
I'm trying to be in the what the fuck?
Yeah, it was like this whole thing. Yeah, sorry, I'm so dead. Yeah, so she texted me and was like all mysterious, like, we have things to talk about. And I was like,
And then is
No.
that why I dropped you off at a fucking playground? Because
Starfire
Stephanie Chaplin wanted to talk to you? Oh my
just
god.
takes a long sip of black coffee and then sets down his cup. And so then what happened was she proceeded to try to hypnotize me, which did not work.
She can do that shit too? The same thing Sylvia did?
Oh, I don't know if it's the same thing Sylvia did, but she tried to hypnotize me and then yeah, and then there were a lot of words traded. And basically I was like, well, the blackmail that you have on me is not that it's not that secret of a secret for blackmail. So you're up shit's creek a little bit with that one, friend. So then she kind of went wild and cursed me. So now anytime, does anyone want to not get punched right now?
Me, please.
Great, Lucian. Lucian.
Oh, you mean that one?
Punch. Lucian's gonna punch Eden.
Oh!
And it's not gonna work, and you're gonna see Starfire, you're gonna see spectral chains whip Lucian's hand back and like probably smack into the wall a little bit.
Okay. Starfire has two reactions. The first one is a full body like jump to start trying pulling his hands back. And the second one is a flash of absolute terror when she sees the chains that she immediately tries very hard to hide.
So, yeah.
What the fuck is that?
So,
Jesus
yeah.
fuck, she did that?
Again, Eden, I would never hit you, but it was for demonstrative purposes. At this point, I am kind of on the edge. Oh, also another update because I'm done with this bullshit. I mean, maybe you guys even know because I never heard what happened. But Cassie was not bitten by Luna Hanlon. It was actually Riley who did that. It was Riley. So there's your update for the evening. It means not the evening, it's the morning. It's 7 a.m. We are fine. It was Riley, who is a kid and was trying to stop the werewolfism within themselves, and it couldn't keep it from coming out. And then Luna's been covering for her younger sibling the entire time. So that's what it is. I can't hurt anyone. Oh, I'm going to prom with Caesars, so that's great. We all have positives in our lives.
So that's the vibes I was picking up with you two the other day.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I would just like to sum this up for my own. In the
So we need
last
to kill Stephanie.
72 hours,
Mhm.
in the last 72 hours,
Yes.
you somehow found out that about the Handlins, got yourself in deep shit with Stephanie, are going to prom with Caesar, and
Yeah.
also cannot fight anything.
Yes, you really, wow, it was a very good summation
Thank you.
of
I try.
the events. I know you try and I appreciate it so much. Oh, you also still won't tell us shit about the prophecy, which is another thing. Oh yeah, Eden, by the way, he'll like turn to Eden. There's this weird fucked up prophecy thing that like Starfire is a part of
Starfire
that
hits Lucian
she-
in the ribs, like not like harm dealing, but like fucking.
He's like, "Mhm." And so basically, she won't tell us anything about it, but it pertains to.
Ah,
weird
you know why?
things.
Maybe because it's
like
a fucking
zombies.
secret, which is usually something we promise we don't tell people.
Well, first of all, I don't think
Okay.
that was ever considered to be a secret. Cat, and then I think he like just is like gonna like slam his hands down on the table, turn to Cassie, and be like, "Why are you being so fucking quiet right now?"
What does Cassie look like right now?
After Lucian said it was Riley, Cassie, like at first she was like leaning into it because she did not expect this energy in the morning. But when he says that it was Riley, Cassie like stills and is not processing anything else that he says after that. And when Lucian slams the table and he turns to her, there's a move that I want to use right now. The move Unresolved Trauma, it's from the Ghost playbook. Whenever something brings to mind your turning, you choke up and gain condition Traumatized. Whenever someone helps you resolve this condition, you both make experience. When Lucian slams the table and turns to Cassie, she flinches and her hands go up in front of her face, and her eyes are like blanket terror, because it like shocked her out of whatever she was remembering. And he just swallows. I'm gonna go to the. I'll be right back. He like stands. Nope.
Wait.
Just and he like goes towards the bathroom in the diner, wherever that is. And he like busts the door and lets it slam behind him.
Starfire turns to Lucian. What the fuck? Why would you do that?
I'm just. Can we simply just actually fucking talk about what's happening for once?
If Cassie doesn't want to talk about it, you give them their space. Okay?
Not what I meant, Star.
Eden looks at Starfire and sees her apprehensiveness and says, "The same boundaries apply here too."
Starfire gives a really small little nod to you. Her eyes soften a little bit. And she turns back to Lucian. Okay. Can we talk about the Stephanie thing? Please?
I would love to. I think we should kill her.
Eden, is this news to you, or did you know that part?
But the fact that y'all hate Stephanie Chaplin, no, that's not news.
Okay.
Has she ever
I-
fucked you over?
Not yet. But I don't know if. I mean, this talk of things supernatural, I guess people who know the supernatural act differently, but I don't know, maybe killing should be a last resort.
That's like a really good thing to put down on paper.
Like, Starfire, we have class with her today.
Yep.
I had a conversation with her during the party after
Oh yeah, is that?
she and Caleb blew up.
I was gonna ask you about that. What'd she say?
Same thing I've heard from everybody else. She loves calling herself soulless.
You know, there's a lot going on there. It seems like she's had a lot of chances to figure it out.
Doesn't it just? It's almost like anyone she comes into contact with
Gets her.
ends up- Yeah. Almost seems like irrevocable damage from everyone
Irrevocable.
she's ever interacted with. Crazy how that works. Because, I mean, I don't even know the specifics, but I somehow remember Cassie being friends with Stephanie and then not being friends anymore. And then, never,
No, Caleb's
Cassie
in the
never said
hospital.
anything about it. But Cassie doesn't stop being friends with people for no reason. So I assume more hurt in the wake of Stephanie Chaplin. Just more people discarded when she's done using them. I wonder if we compile the list of every student at Thornridge, and then I'm pretty sure everyone either is someone or directly knows someone or cares for someone who's been hurt by Stephanie Chaplin. It's crazy how that works, isn't it?
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure that oh yeah. There's a boy in the hospital with brain damage.
She's probably what happened to Amber too.
What? See, people I don't even know about.
What happened to Amber?
Before I walked over and talked to Stephanie, Justin and Amber were talking, and Stephanie walked up to her, and Amber soon after ran off.
What is it, Cora? Fucking Caleb?
What happened to
Me?
Cora?
Well, Starfire could tell you about that one. Couldn't you?
Looks at Lucian and goes, first, breathe. You gotta breathe. But, Cora, it was actually Sylvia. Stephanie stopped her, but not. Doesn't seem like it was for the right reasons, maybe.
Well, we all know. From what I've heard, Sylvia snapped the leash and is gone at this point. I'm pretty sure if we even called up Sylvia would probably be on board with whatever we're doing.
You broke into Sylvia's house like 3 days ago.
Yeah, maybe not with us, but I don't think that if we called Sylvia and said, hey, we're going to fuck up Stephanie Chaplin, they would have any qualms.
Oh, they probably wouldn't. No. Oh, also, I would like to know, while Lucian was explaining things to Eden, Starfire whipped out her phone, texted just Cassie, here if you need anything, but otherwise, take your time, and then sent that.
Yeah, actually, really quick, let's phase over to the bathroom. Cassie, how are you doing? What are you doing?
What's the layout of the bathroom? Is because my question here is there a window that leads outside?
Yeah, there are 2 bathrooms in the diner. They're both single-use, gender-neutral bathrooms. So you go in, you like flip the little switch, and there's like a window that says occupied, unoccupied. And there's window in the back. It's definitely something that you could pull open and get out of if that's what you wanted. It also there's like sort of like a weird like stain like on this wall where like people clearly come in here to smoke. And crack the window to do it, but you could get out this way if that's what you wanted to do.
I think Cassie, next to the window, sits against the wall and slides down. And I'm gonna roll to keep my cool here.
Absolutely.
She's having that's a 4 and a 1, so that's a 5.
You do not keep your cool. What does Cassie do?
They desperately try to compose themselves. I think their hands are shaking, and they can't really they can't get their eyes to focus on anything. And there's just like a fog that settles before his eyes. And I don't think he's felt like this since the weeks after he was turned, when he spent just days and nights that turned into weeks in his bed, nearly catatonic, trying to process everything he was feeling. And I think it scares him. They're not present anymore. They're somewhere else. They're back in those woods that night at where he got attacked, and he can hear the crunching of leaves under his boots, and he is clenching the strap of his backpack so tight, and he is walking, and then his shoe, when he's moving around, scuffs, and on that scuff he can hear the crack of a branch, and he remembers his head turning around and seeing something behind him lunging towards him. And I think he scrambles up and he Frenches the window open and swings himself out and just goes into the woods. And he's shifted and he's running because he's not there when he was turned. It's a memory, but now he can run, and before he couldn't. So he just keeps going.
Thinking about how mean I want to be right now. Yeah, roll to run away.
Yeah. That's 6 and a 1, so that's a 7. Plus 1.
This is with volatile.
That's with volatile.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 6 and a 1, so that's a 7, and then plus 1 volatile. That's an 8 because Cassie only has 1 volatile.
Right. You get away, but choose one. You run into something worse. You cause a big scene, or you leave something behind.
I'm tempted to say run into something worse.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Cool. What should that something worse be? Where is Cassie running to? Is there a place that they feel safe, that they would want to be right now?
I think he is currently in between the being like fully present in what's going on now and in those memories of that night. I think he wouldn't be able to tell it, but I think he'd be running towards the thing that he's been waiting for a while now, if you catch my drift. I don't want to say it, but
Message Catherine.
Yeah, let me I was like pulling up our DMs just to confirm that I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, I've got it. So class starts at I believe I've said 8:15. Actually, let me check. Yes, class starts at 8:15. So it's like 7:20, 7:25-ish. And Cassie, you actually, maybe it's a little later than that. It's probably like 7:30, 7:40-ish. Cassie, you take off into the woods and you bolt and just run for you don't know how long. Everything is foggy and hazy, and you don't even really know where you are. You're just letting your feet take you from to something, anything. And you start to slow down to catch your breath. And you look around. And you're by the side of a road. And there's a building and a tiny parking lot. And a sign that says bus station. And as you stop and look, a Jeep drives by. Stephanie, you're on your way to school.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother in tow. It's like in the passenger side, just sort of like staring at the window, head against it, hoodie up, listening to like really loud music, like coming out of his earbuds. And you're taking the road to get to school. It's kind of goes a little bit around the edge of town. And I mean, you go this way every day, so
She
you're probably
drives
not
past the bus station every single day to school.
every
That's
single
fucked
day.
up, Catherine. Okay, cool. That's a fun detail. Love that.
Yep. You drive by this bus station every day, and maybe every day you glance at it, wonder. But
no, she stops herself from wondering.
and you're looking straight out the windshield, so you don't even see. And then your brother like pulls his earbuds out and looks over at you and says, Stephanie, pull over. There's like a huge fucking dog.
What?
There's a
What?
dog. Look out the fucking window. Hit the brakes. Look out the window.
Brakes.
You slam on the brakes, and the both of you like boom, like so like slide forward and hit the dash. And you see, as you both are recovering, your brother point out the window, and you follow his gaze, and you see this is not a fucking dog. This is a giant wolf looking at you, looking at your car with very familiar eyes.
That's not a dog, Chris.
Oh shit, should we like call DNR or something?
She's gonna pull. Is there a parking spot?
Yeah, you're right by the bus station. There's a parking lot. Or you could just like pull off into the ditch.
Yeah, she's just gonna pull off into the ditch, honestly, I think. Just kind of pull over and is like, um, what is this wolf doing?
I think once they got to the bus station, they like stopped and they're catching their breath. I don't think it's doing anything. It's just kind of standing there and like swaying a little on its paws. Eyes clouded. Not really looking at anything.
I don't. It doesn't look well. Okay. How you said these eyes look familiar. I'm trying to figure out how much does Stephanie actually understand what's going on here?
Roll to gaze into the abyss, Steph.
Ooh, okay. Oh. Fuck. So I got a 6.
Okay.
Could I, even though I know this is Cassie, Stephanie, I'm not sure if it knows it's Cassie, but could I use my string that I have on Cassie to add to this roll to make it a mixed success?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So it's a 7.
Amazing. You get your answer nonetheless, as the abyss shows you confusing and alarming visions. And so as you slowly like get out of your car and you've like got your phone in your hand, your brother's sort of like watching, pressed up against the glass of the window. And you can sort of like hear his voice like muffled, like, should we maybe call like the park rangers or something? And you stare at this wolf, which is being strangely still. And it turns and looks at you and meets your eyes. And there's a moment you look into those eyes, and it's like you are back that summer in your room, looking at Cassie, and she's looking at you.
Cassie. I think Stephanie is going to walk up very gently and slowly, like approaching a wounded animal. Stephanie is going to walk up slowly and reach out a hand to put, like, just kind of gently put on the wolf's face, and stares into those eyes for the first time in months. And I think Stephanie Chaplin, for the first time in a long time, sees Cassandra Rodriguez.
When Stephanie puts her hand on the side of his muzzle, Cassie leans into it and whines, and he leans into it more, and his form falls away, and it's his face in Stephanie's hand, and he starts breathing really heavily. Stephanie, you're right. I'm not supposed to. You didn't show up. Why you're not here? You're
I'm here.
why? You're I can't
Breathe, breathe. Stephanie's gonna take Cassie and put her hands on either side of kind of Cassie's face, and then down on Cassie's, kind of up on Cassie's shoulder, and holding their shoulders, and just breathe, okay, breathe,
can't. Okay.
breathe. I'm here. I'm here. Cassie. God, Cassie. As soon as Cassie starts breathing a little bit normally, Stephanie's gonna fucking hug her so tight.
He claws at her back, and he's like trying to hold her so close.
I'm here.
Hey, look, sorry. Shit. Hi. You're
You're fucking wolf.
shit. Yeah.
Oh my god, Cassie.
I didn't think I mean, if you were gonna find out anyway, I didn't think it would be like this. Hi.
Stephanie's crying at this point, and she does not want to let go. And
Look, no, okay. I'm the one supposed to be crying here. Hey, it's okay. It's just,
I fucking missed you.
Oh, fuck. Rosebud, you. Oh, shit. And he just, like, hugs her again. He's like, fuck. You. Do you have any idea how bad my friends want to kill you? Like, shit. This is, maybe I shouldn't have led with that. Oh, good morning.
Stephanie pulls away a bit.
Hi.
Oh, fuck, Lucian.
Hey, like, okay.
Oh my god, fuck.
Well, okay, I don't know that.
Stephanie just like pulls back and just closes her eyes and just goes, fuck it, and breaks the tether on Lucian Astor.
Oh my god. Okay.
Catherine, do I feel that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I
there's,
want
like,
the scene to keep going.
literally
Like,
in-
keep going with your scene, but I
Yeah.
just wanted to know that
Yeah,
for
we'll
next.
get back to that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but please keep going.
I don't know the details. I kind of,
No.
pieced out
No,
before.
that probably makes sense. Not exactly my intended reaction, but
Hey,
turns out I just needed to fucking be here at the right spot at the right time, and I would have gotten what I wanted.
Okay, you he like takes Stephanie's face in his hands and he's like, okay, you're good, we're good. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Killing me? That's the reaction.
They're you know, they're a little extreme
How are you gonna
sometimes.
kill me?
I don't we kind of
Cassie. Stephanie puts her hand up to Cassie's face again. You're fucking wolf? How many people know?
well, you now, I guess. Starfire, Lucian, Eden. That's it. And I guess that technically the hand, yeah, out of people that you know, and that is, yeah, pertinent to the
Okay,
situation.
so-
Just
So all of my enemies. Do you want to skip school?
yeah. Fuck it.
But, I probably should go still drop Chris off. But
Fuck, is Chris in the car?
yeah, fuck.
Did he? Oh, okay. I guess that's another person who knows.
He doesn't. I don't think this would be his like first anything. Like, I don't think I've never talked to him about the magic stuff. So like,
oh.
wait, don't worry. Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
So Stephanie's gonna go over to the car. Hey, Chris. Hey.
You have to like knock on the window because he actually has gone back to his phone.
Wait, what?
He like rolls down the window. And
She's
like,
gonna like open up the door basically to get
Okay.
like back into the car, and like, but
Are you done? Are you like done?
Done with what?
Like whatever is happening with like your lame friend. Listen, I thought this was gonna be like cool. There was like a wolf in the woods or whatever, but it's literally just your lame friend.
Yeah. Okay. Don't you ever fucking talk about Cassie that way? They're not lame.
What? It's not like you don't call my friends lame.
Okay, well, your friends are lame. And
Okay, see, and so is your friend. You guys just like listen to stupid music in your room all summer. and you
okay,
bother
okay.
me. I'm
Okay. Don't you're okay with this?
okay with what?
You just saw a giant wolf turn into a human, and that doesn't.
I mean, like, I don't know. I kind of figured shit was weird around here. I'm not like surprised. I like read comic books and shit. I kind of figured something like this would happen eventually.
You're a fucking weirdo. Okay. Can you get into the back? I'll drop you. We're gonna. I'll still. Actually,
Okay.
yeah, just get in the back. I'll drop you off. I'll go.
Okay, whatever.
Cassie, get in.
He just like gets out and like doesn't even. He just like rolls his eyes at Cassie and just like gets in the back seat.
He was like lingering outside of the door like a few feet away because he didn't know what to do. And then Chris gets out of the car and he just like gets into the front seat and like slinks down.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll drop Chris off and then
Can we go to McDonald's?
No, I'm not fucking taking you. I'm not taking you.
You owe me. You fucking owe me, dude.
What do I owe you? What do I owe you?
Do you want me to? Oh, you owe me a lot. I could probably like, I don't know, text all your friends or whatever that you're hanging out with lame werewolf person again.
Okay, actually, yeah, we're gonna take you to McDonald's and I'll buy you a new video
Thank you.
game. And you're never
Thank
gonna
you.
fucking tell anyone that you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. We'll go through the McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah, he just like he gets like a egg McMuffin and orange juice and a hash brown. And
Stephanie also gets hash browns. Cassie, do you want anything?
No, I'm good.
You did have breakfast. I know that. But does Cassie is like did you have breakfast?
Yep, I did. We're good. Just
Okay.
yeah. The whole time Cassie's like faces in his hands.
yeah, you like pull up to the middle school and drop Chris off, and you get like a text like 30 seconds later that's like a link to a pre-order of a new video game coming out.
Yep.
And you just like walk straight into school.
Stephanie pauses for a moment and looks at Cassie.
Where Cassie is usually like stoic, stone-faced, like back straight, completely self-assured. He is now so out of his element. He's like hunched in, and his face is a little red, but he's actively trying to make it not red. Out of just he does not know how to handle this, so he's just staring at the dashboard, staring at like the little smear of like wet nail polish from like years ago that's still there, and it's just focusing on it, not saying anything.
I think Stephanie actually just starts driving again. She, pulls out of park and starts driving, but one hand on the steering wheel, she'll put the other hand and find Cassie's and just grab it and give it a squeeze. If anything, it's as much for Cassie as it is for Stephanie to help remind her that Cassie's actually there.
Yeah, Cassie holds her hand back. He's like looking out the window now, but he's holding it. I didn't think this was going to be the first time that we talked, or I didn't expect this to be the thing that happened.
You can say that again.
I was kind of beginning to brace myself for a really awkward dinner on Thursday.
Oh, fuck, we have that dinner?
Yeah. I've been trying not to think about it, but then I've definitely been thinking about it.
Wait, your friends are plotting to kill me, and then we're still gonna go to dinner on Thursday?
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't know how. I mean, I don't know. I didn't stick around long enough to figure out the game plan.
Wait, you were discussing you?
No, we weren't. Sorry, that was the wrong thing to say. We were just getting breakfast before school. Why'd
you? Jesus, we have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
Stephanie's gonna drive to. Is there like some sort of like scenic spot that like
Lover's Lane?
Well, okay, no, I'm more specifically thinking when it's 4th of July and there's fireworks shows. Is there like a spot that people go to? Because I think over the summer, Stephanie and Cassie went and watched the fireworks together from the back and sit in the back of Stephanie's car to do that. And I would like to go to that spot.
Yeah, definitely.
Where they've had the first kiss that meant something. Stephanie's going to drive there and park. And then just spin around in her seat. Okay. Um, are you okay?
That's a bit, I mean, yeah, I'm here. I guess I'm not physically wounded. It's a bit complicated. Anything past that? Um, how are you? Are you, um,
You know, we'll still need a date to prom, but
hmm, yeah, that, yeah, I kind of figured, the,
whole Caleb thing.
yeah, kind of figured that, your prom date fell through.
um, you said you don't have physical wounds. I hurt you, didn't I? When I didn't show up,
Yeah,
and all the times after.
I kind of, if you um, didn't, I kind of thought that you would at least send like a text or like an, I don't know, like a call or something, but you um
It's the worst thing I ever did. But your plan, I mean, was about you. Not really about us, right? I kind of.
the only reason that I asked you to run away with me is because I could tell that you were slipping away and that you didn't want um, that it got a little bit more than you bargained for. So I kind of, I figured it would be smarter if, or I thought it would be a good idea if I just asked you to come with me in a way. But,
But I mean, your family also kind of sucks. It makes sense that you would have wanted to get away. I thought. I kind of thought you still would.
no, maybe I, would have if I hadn't, ran into a bit of trouble when I was heading back.
Wait. What do you mean?
Cassie pushes up his sleeve and there's still like there's a bandage half covering it from the burns from the chain yesterday or a couple days ago, but he shows Stephanie the scar. Um, when I was waiting for the bus,
Oh God.
I I guess I waited too long or something. Got,
Oh God.
but it I somebody found me afterwards and I was fine. Minimal wounds. Just the worst was the bite and maybe a few cuts. And
You
yeah.
you were attacked because I didn't show up.
No, I could have left. I stayed hours past the time we were supposed to be there. It was I could have left at any time, you know, so um
You waited for me. Of course you waited for me. Cassie, I am so sorry.
it's not your fault.
It is.
It's not. I chose to stay there later. I knew that you weren't gonna come. But I let myself hope. So I stayed. And I'm fine. I'm not, you know, I'm fit, I'm still here, so
Do you hate yourself?
um that's I feel like
Cassie, I think I felt your feelings.
what?
I was. I I cast the spell. I was trying to feel. Oh, God. I was trying to feel what you felt over the summer. And I saw you in the car with Lucian. Cassie. God, I don't know what it is where the people in my life think they're the problem. I'm the problem. Cassie, why would you ever hate yourself?
When I began falling in love with you, I knew what I was getting into. I knew that you would always look for someone else before you looked for me. That was fine, and that will always be fine.
No.
I knew, Stephanie.
No.
I knew what I was getting into because when we started talking again freshman year, when we started practicing, when we started everything, I knew that it wasn't going to last because didn't feel that way. And that's fine.
Because I'm a heartbreaker.
A little bit, I guess. But Stephanie, I knew what I was getting into. Okay? And I loved you. I love you. And I think I'm always going to be, at least a little bit. But it's not like I didn't I mean, I know you.
Stephanie is going to look Cassie in their eyes. I love you too.
in like a how and
And I love you. You. I love you. I love you. I love every part of you. I loved you so much that I convinced everyone, even almost including myself, that I hated you, but it was never.
why did you then why didn't you say anything?
I was scared too. You were never. I always thought my life was going to be one way. You know, Taylor Swift love story.
Yeah.
But then it was you. You were beautiful. You were handsome. And when I say those words, I don't know. They had to mean something else. Stephanie's definitely, her posture is very inward. She's hugging herself. And she'll look away for a moment, every once in a while to process her thoughts, but she keeps once again meeting Cassie's eyes and holding that. And she'll look at Cassie now. And she'll say, I've been a coward. I've been a fool. I've been the worst person at Thornridge High. Honestly, even though it's for a different reason, your friends probably deserve to kill me.
No one.
I shouldn't. No one deserves to be made to feel like the way I made you feel. Especially not you. If anyone deserves to know how much they are loved, it's you.
You do too. I
Why? Why?
because you're Stephanie. I wasn't. Why do you think I loved you for all those years? It wasn't. I mean, yeah, you're pretty stubborn and, in your own words, a bit of a bitch sometimes. But that's not. There's so much about you to love. And I wish you would let people do that. Because you deserve that. Okay?
I can't believe fucking Miss What's Her Face old crone was right.
Old crone?
Oh, Penny, fucking witch in the fucking
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know her?
Well, tangentially, kind of. I heard her name like a couple days ago. I'm not gonna deny and say that you haven't. I'm not gonna lie and say that you haven't fucked up and that you haven't done some stupid shit or anything. But I know that you don't really. I mean, I know you, okay? Um, Maybe a little less now than I did before, but you're stubborn, but you're confident. And the reasons why you do things, there are reasons, even if they aren't excuses, but I mean, you can fucking cast magic and shit. There's nothing that you can't do, right? And if you wanted to, if you really
No,
wanted
that's
to,
true. She flips her hair.
if you really, really wanted to, you could change. Because nobody still tells Stephanie Chaplin what to do, especially not herself.
Stephanie's just gonna throw herself across the divider and just give Cassie a hug.
She'll hug Stephanie and say, I know shit's really complicated, but we can figure it out.
Stephanie kind of buries her head in Cassie's jacket. And then asks loud, kind of quietly, but loud enough for Cassie to hear. If all of that's true, if you really did love me, and you said you still do, why did you never say anything? You didn't even fucking bat an eye.
I was upset and angry. And I knew that it would kind of be, it would sting a little more if I didn't say anything. And I didn't. And I knew that if I were to come up and say anything, it would probably end in a screaming match. And I didn't want.
I think I wanted the screaming match.
I know.
I just wanted something to see that you cared. And I know that's fucking hypocritical of me because I never really showed you that I cared.
You did. In your own little ways. I figured that it wasn't the kind of care that I was hoping for.
Stephanie pulls out of the hug and puts her hands on Cassie's face and looks her dead in the eyes and just says, if I know anything, it's that you should trust your instincts, Cassandra Rodriguez. They're never wrong. Don't doubt yourself.
Do you do anything, Cassie? Or
I think Cassie just smiles and goes quiet. And I think the two
Okay.
of them just sit there for a little bit.
Meanwhile, back at the diner, Starfire, you text Cassie, here if you need anything. And as after they've, run off, and you are just like still talking about people that Stephanie's hurt, Cassie being one of them.
Have I noticed that has the chain spell been released yet thus far in conversation, or no?
No.
Okay.
For a while, I don't think.
Then yeah, he's just yeah, I think I don't remember what the last thing I said was.
You were rattling off like a list of
Oh,
the
yes,
people.
yes. Everyone that Stephanie Chaplin is her. And then I think he just like finishes the list and is just like, so I think I am a bit done with leaving behind retribution unsought in my life. And I don't necessarily care exactly what happens or how it happens to her, but I want her to feel small. I want her to feel trapped. I want her to feel out of control. And maybe I'll have just balance the scales the slightest amount. I think that'll be good enough for me.
Scales have a nasty habit of staying out of balance.
Yep. They sure do.
Well, I did agree to a little deal with Caesar about helping Caleb out. So,
Do you always deal in favors, Eden?
well, with people I don't know, yeah. And, I mean, the thing with Caesar, I mean, we know each other. So, he genuinely just asked a favor of me without prompting.
What do you want to do about it, Lucian?
Well, I think it would. I have things that I can only do if I have freedom to a certain extent. And I can't do those things while Stephanie Chaplin is holding the leash. So I don't know exactly. I don't know. Maybe after school today, I just say I want to talk or something. Or ask her to. I don't fucking know. Just play what I am. Just be who I've always been. Just say, hey, Stephanie, person who has complete control over my life at this point. Would you like to meet up so that you can tell me exactly what you want me to do so that I can do it? And then you can do that. Maybe go back to the fucking playground or something. I don't know. Some weird sadistic spot that her twisted fucking brain comes up with, and then we go there, and then she's like, does her whole thing, but then instead of it just being me there for her to tell me exactly what to do, maybe there's more people. Like you and Eden. I don't want to put anything on Cassie. Cassie doesn't I just want Cassie to be fucking okay for once, ever.
Me too.
So I won't ask Cassie to do anything. But
Okay.
Eden looks between the two of them and says, listen, I know you two are slow to trust, but let me handle her.
no. I'm sorry, Eden. I don't have anything against you, and I don't. You're wonderful. To be quite frank, everyone around you seems to have absolutely zero problems with you, and it is quite frankly infuriating. How perfect you seem. But I'm not letting this go. I'm not. So I appreciate the offer. It's not happening. Though, to be honest, I am quite powerless in this situation after fucking all, so.
That's why you have me. I'm the weapon.
And I mean, she may like to flaunt her magic everywhere and flaunt how the fact that she's soulless. Maybe that allows her to compartmentalize her own feelings. But I can see how the words affect her. And even though
Poor Stephanie Chaplin. Poor Stephanie, and how the words affect her. Oh, how difficult her life must be to have words affect her.
just saying, we
Everyone
can
else's
use it.
life. Sorry, what did you say?
We can use that.
All I know is that if your biggest problem right now is other people's words, then frankly, I don't have any sympathy for you.
Eden, it's really nice of you to think about it like that, but she had chances, and she made the wrong choices. And as far as I can tell, she does not seem to be even a little bit remorseful. Because that's her power. And yeah, that's a little twisted, and I can see where you're coming from to a degree. But she has to see that. And she is willingly blind.
Does this spell? Do I feel it yet?
Oh, this is such a good moment for it to break. You do feel it. And it's like the shackles that don't appear visible all the time, but you can feel their weight around your wrists crack and fall away. And they're not there.
Eden is going to look to Starfire and say, you mentioned earlier that about the supernatural. Who else is?
Sylvia. Snake.
That's why you all were investigating that one room.
Mm-hmm. Do I notice any visible change on Lucian, or are we just proceeding as per usual?
I would like to say that Lucian is actively trying to conceal anything, So if you want to see something, I would ask that maybe you roll for it, but not
I'm
that
not
it's
looking for it. I have no reason to be looking
Oh,
for
then
it.
no, you wouldn't. No, there's a slight smile in the corner of his mouth, and he says nothing.
We should make a plan then. If we're gonna do something. Not sure I want to do anything without Cassie, though. I'm gonna take out my phone. Has Cassie responded?
Cassie hasn't responded, and now that you're thinking about it, it's been maybe 10 or 15 minutes since you saw them.
Okay, I'm gonna go check. Just hang on for a second. And I'm gonna stand up and start walking towards where I saw Cassie disappear to.
Yeah, you walk over and you see that there's like a guy. Both of the bathrooms are marked occupied, and there's a guy banging on the door that Cassie went in, and is like, "You've been in there for 15 minutes. Come on. There are people who have to use the bathroom."
I'm gonna open my phone and text again. Cassie, question mark, question mark, question mark.
No response.
The door is just locked. I'm gonna turn to the guy. You have like a key or something? Restaurant.
Oh, this isn't the guy who owns it. This is
Oh,
just a
okay.
guy
I'm
who's-
gonna walk to the front.
Yeah, you find Steve is like behind the bar, like wiping it down.
Hey, could I, one of the bathrooms is locked. Can I have a key?
Well, if there's someone in there, no.
One of my friends has been in there for like 15 minutes. I think he might be sick. He's not responding, and I might need to open the door.
Okay. All right. And Steve like rummages like under the bar and like hands you like a small key on like a big like wooden stick, and hands it to you and is like, "Okay, just bring it back, please."
Yep, thanks. I'll go unlock the door.
The window is open and no one is inside.
Fuck. Okay. I want to look out the window. Do I see anything outside of it?
Just endless foggy woods.
And on the ground, if I look specifically, because it's cold and it's been snowing for months, do I see tracks?
Wolf tracks heading into the trees.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back to the desk and hand the keys back and sit back down. Yeah, welcome. Sit back down at the table. I think Cassie went home.
Great. Superb.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, Starfire, are there any updates from whoever makes and supplies prophecies about a timetable for anything? Or are there rules we should know about? Or is there any pertinent information that you are withholding that I should know about things regarding the weird, fucked up prophecy you keep talking about?
Yes. Okay, now do I get a read on Lucian that since I'm paying attention to his body language?
I feel like
I'm not looking hard. I'm just, if there
Yeah.
are noticeable changes in how he's being.
Yeah, I think that this would be more on Lucian's end. I think, Lucian, I want you to roll to keep your cool, as opposed to Starfire rolling to gaze into the abyss.
Oh, okay. Is that cold?
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's keep your cold. Jesus. Okay, that's 5. Sorry.
Oh boy.
So you can't see the shackles. You only saw them once when Lucian tried to punch Eden, and you do notice that there's a little bit of like a lightness to him.
Show me again.
Huh?
The shackles. Show me again.
Rolls down his sleeves.
How'd you do it before?
What do you mean? How'd I do it?
How'd you get them to show up?
I try and hurt someone.
Try.
Why?
I didn't get a good look before, and that's weird as shit. If we're gonna fight her, we need to know what the fuck we're up against.
Bullshit, Starfire. Bullshit.
Then fine, your secret for mine. Show me first. Not on her.
On who?
Me. Show me.
I think he's just gonna, yeah, he'll like bring his fist back to like punch you. And then
She's giving you the really annoying little like, come on, you can't do it. Sibling grin. That's yeah, like 100% that.
God, he's just gonna, I think, just release his hand. And I think just like stand up, put like a, it's not Pam, so not $100 bill, but he'll put like a $50 bill on the table. Like, this was a really great breakfast. I don't want to hit you, Starfire, so the act of even trying to would upset me, so I'm not going to.
Oh, I appreciate it, I guess.
You know what, guys? Actually, I think he'll like clap Eden on the shoulder. You make a really good point. Frankly, really, truly, your words have great meaning. You use them well. Starfire, keep hiding whatever it is you feel like you want to hide. Keep living your life in secret, man. It's great. Been doing it for years. It's never gone wrong, and it will fulfill you and make you happy.
Fuck you. This is bullshit. What the fuck are you talking about? The laughing and the like the swaying is really getting to me. So unless you're gonna like tell me what's going on, I'm also gonna guess on
I
that
have a
front.
phone call to make.
No, you don't.
And then he walks out of the diner and he calls his dad.
Are either of you going to stop him?
No. Not yet, at least.
Quick question. Does my father pick up the phone? Just wondering. Because if not, I have other people I can call.
Lucian steps outside the diner and you hit the call button on your father's name in your phone. And it rings once. And he picks up.
Does he say anything, or am I introducing myself?
Lucian?
Oh, well. Hello, Father. Isn't it such a beautiful day?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, you know, Nothing you didn't orchestrate. Just wondering, are you free right now?
No.
Mm. Yes. Are you in your super secret study? Oh, this is just so fun. Okay, so you're not in your super secret study, or you are and you don't want to tell me. Here's some news. I'm going to prom with a man. Also, if you want to kill me, maybe we should just do it tonight. Wouldn't that be fun? I think it would be actually quite fun if we did that. Anyways, if you're interested, I first of all won't be coming home for dinner, but I will be late, so you can make your shitty steaks another time. Because they truly taste like hot fucking garbage. And honestly, if you want to send me back to Appalachia, that's perfectly fucking fine with me. So how about this? I'm gonna come over, probably at 10 or something like that, and then you can tell me exactly what you always thought of me. That sounds really, really fun. So yes, you've been a terrible father, and it's been great to know you. See you at 10 p.m. Hangs up the phone, and then he's gonna. I don't think he'll call Stephanie Chaplin. I think he'll just probably probably just text her and say something along the lines of, "Hey, Chaplin, I hope you're doing well. I am not sure whether to thank you or if this was simply a stroke of luck. However, my life has vastly improved recently. If you would still like to go to prom together, I would absolutely love to take you out. Let's go dress shopping." And then he sends like a fucking, I don't know, and then that's it. That's all he sends. And then he hangs up, and then he turns his phone off, and he transforms into a wolf outside of the diner. And I think he just starts running. Frankly.
Is Lucian in his darkest self?
I don't know. No, I think he just wanted to shift.
Yeah, okay. We'll cut back to Eden and Starfire in the booth. You have like exactly 1 minute of conversation before Lucian turns into a wolf outside the window.
Starfire puts her head in her hands and is just like, Jesus fuck. I'm sorry. I don't know if I said that. This must be a lot. And I'm sorry you've been dragged into it.
It's less than you think.
I find that hard to believe.
I know Lucian has a lot of unresolved issues with
You don't talk about with me, yeah. How did you know that though? Just vibes.
I can tell. But I think you asked me for a favor. I'd like to call it in. It's nothing major.
So you do deal in favors then.
I
was really hoping I could trust you, Eden. I hope I still can.
You can. I just want to ask. Please don't react.
Well, I can't make no promises, but try me.
Don't ask how I know, but maybe I know a little bit more than Cassie and Lucian do about your prophecy.
Well, actually, Eden Grace, I'm gonna ask you to keep talking.
It's. I mean, all I know is the whole Night of Revel business.
And where did you get that piece of information from?
I knew you were slow to trust. And you pick your words carefully. And I wasn't looking for dirt. I just wanted to understand you.
You wanted to understand me. And so
And-
what did you do? The pauses are not helping you, sweetheart.
I It's funny now. I don't know. Looked through browser history.
There we go. Okay.
And like, I don't know anything about it, but
You felt the need to look through my browser history. Because, actually, I revoke that question in place of a more detailed one. I would actually like you to give me one exceedingly good reason why you think I should still trust you after that. Because you understand that from my point of view, it's pretty strange to have someone sit here like they want to help you and then reveal that they've been, I don't know, watching
I do
you.
want to help you. It's just I wanted to know how to better help you.
And instead of asking me,
Well,
you do realize this is kind of like a secret that's been kept by my family for generations. We're not playing around here, exactly.
I've gathered that much. It's just, Ian's kind of like not been making eye contact this entire time.
And Starfire's been waiting for it this entire time.
And after a while, Eden just looks back up at her and says, I know how it is to ask for help and not get any in return.
I'm not asking.
And I can't prompt or give my help if I don't know what a person needs help with.
You see, the thing is, I don't actually want your help, and I don't want Cassie's help, and I also don't want Lucian's help, because the thing is, because every time people are around me, they get involved, and then they get hurt, and this just keeps going over and over and over again, and the thing is, somehow I can't stop asking.
Maybe at least with Cassie and Lucian, they're with you despite knowing that they'll get hurt.
No, that's worse. And they're frankly not with me right now, if you've noticed. They have plenty of other people to run to. And that's not bad. That's good. That's exactly how it should be. And that should make me happy.
But the thing is, you have no one to run to.
The thing is, I'm not supposed to. I don't get to run, Eden. I just have to stand and fight.
You don't have to run away.
I can't. So, wouldn't matter if I wanted to.
You don't have to want to run away. But you always need someone behind you and support.
Not at the cost of that. And see, now you're here, and now you care, and now.
Well, it's great. It's great
No,
that I care.
it's
You know
horrible.
why?
Actually, it's basically the worst thing that could have come out of this because I.
The thing is, I don't want to get hurt either.
Great, then stay away. Stay as far away as you fucking can.
I just want you to know that if you need somebody to be someone to talk to,
I realized I
don't-
haven't. Whatever, keep going. Yeah.
I can't even begin to understand what you're fighting. But I know that I can at least help you understand your own feelings.
And that's very nice of you, Eden, but that's not your responsibility or your job. You're your own person.
It's not my responsibility, but it's what I want to do. Because I can see you struggling.
I know, because
And
I've
I
never
know-
been fucking good at hiding it. And I'm still not.
You don't need to.
Yes, I do, actually. You can help if you want, and I know I'm not going to be able to stop you. But you have to promise me that if it comes down to it, you will run. That is what I'm asking for you in return.
Deal.
Okay. I say run, you run.
Understood.
Promise?
Promise.
And at this point, you notice that everyone around you has their phones out and has them aimed at the window. You don't, and or like now they're all like sharing clips and talking, and there's chatterness. You like tune back into your surroundings. You hear like a lot of talking, and it's very loud. But you hear distinctly someone say, "Did that kid just turn into a wolf?" Just one little
Oh,
thing
no.
that
Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
we
Oh
end
no.
the session. You hear someone say, "Did that kid just turn into a wolf?" And you start to look around. You lock eyes with one Luna fucking Hanlon, who just walked in to pick up an order before school, and she looks pissed as fucking hell. And that's where we're gonna end our session.
Fuck me.
This episode featured Catherine Rarrett as the Master of Ceremonies, Percival Walter as Lucian Astor, Quinn Borzin as Eden Grace, Arcadia Reeves as Cassie Rodriguez, Casey Fleming as Starfire Miller, Karina Revilla as Cesar Rodriguez Reyes, Victoria Nielsen as Sylvia Striciante, and Saffron Heftigaub as Stephanie Chaplin. The Valkyrie Cycle is co-directed by Catherine Rarrett and Saffron Heftigaub and produced by Casey Fleming. This season's editing team includes Catherine Rarrett, Karina Revilla, Casey Fleming, Zola Heftigaub, and Saffron Heftigaub.
Music for the Valkyrie Cycle was composed by Haley Adams and Quinn Borzin. Art was created by Arcadia Reeves. And our social media team is run by Fabiola Liano. Additional sound effects are sourced from freesound.org and zapsupply.com under the Creative Commons Attribution License. For a full list of credits, please visit our website at midnightceremoniesmedia.com. Again, that's midnightceremoniesmedia.com. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave us a review and tell your friends, as word of mouth is one of the best ways to support the show. We appreciate all your support, and thank you so much for listening.
Proud member of the Rainbow Roll Network. Rainbow Roll.
Our stories, our voices.